ever eat a hot dog?
You ever eat a hot dog
with
mayonnaise?
God,
I fucking love Tyler, the Creator.
I got a bad bitch with an AK big as a van. I'm not gonna say exactly what he said in the freestyle because
Tyler, the Creator's fucking hilarious.
shut up, you wish you were fat.
I love him so fucking much. Welcome everyone to the shit show. It is. I'm hungry. That's what I was trying to say. We're gonna go over a couple of different little things. We got an update on the Canadian people or whatever.
And Cam.
Yeah, the Canadian teens that were fugitives. They were found dead.
Told you.
In Manitoba. Oh yeah, we all called it. There's this crazy ass dude in Santa Ana that decided to stab like 6 people, go on a little rampage, and a couple of other things. So
we're gonna be talking about avocados.
Avocados. What you know about avocados?
They're green.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And they taste weird.
But yeah, we're anything in vaping? Anything recently? I haven't seen much about advocacy. I know there's still some states like Colorado. The governor of Colorado or whatever said he doesn't believe in vaping being like a safer alternative, but he's open to listen. So I know there's a bunch of states that are going against it still. A bunch of people don't like it. Thanks, Jewel.
Yeah, thanks, Jewel.
There was. Now that I think about it, the FDA sent a bunch of cease and desist letters out recently to companies that are developing nic salts and pod systems before 2016. If it was made after, I think it was August 8th, 2016, you have to register a federal ID number to your e-liquids and everything and your pod systems that have liquid in them, at least the closed pod systems. And these companies aren't doing that, so they got sent a letter. They're like, hey, you need to register it or stop selling it.
Yeah, well, I do have this article from the Etowah County Health Department. Recent changes.
That's where we live, by the way.
Yeah, in Alabama.
Bammer, northeast Alabama.
Rammer, jammer, give them hell, Alabama. Recent changes in Alabama law will prohibit the sale of alternative nicotine products, including vape products, to anyone under the age of 19. The changes also prohibit the advertisement of vaping as a healthy alternative to smoking and will prevent vape shops from opening within 1,000 feet of schools and daycare centers.
Yeah, it is a healthier alternative. Fuck that. But I mean, I can understand keeping it away from schools and stuff like that. I personally wouldn't want to open a vape shop next to a school.
No.
I mean, already you can't walk in there. You can't have someone in there unless they are 19.
Yeah.
You know, you're not even allowed to go through the door. It doesn't matter if you're just hanging out. You gotta stay outside.
I just walk right the fuck in.
That's because you're old as fuck.
It's because I'm a 30-year-old man. But I usually walk in the places like I own the place anyways.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Because fuck you. It shows dominance.
Yeah.
I will walk in, I will fuck your wife, and I will shit on your couch.
You're a little aggressive right now. Are you okay?
I'm mad. I'm mad as fuck.
It's been a long day.
You want to know why I'm mad?
Why are you
I'll
mad?
tell you why I'm fucking mad.
Tell me.
Because that little prick that threatened to shoot up my town.
Which guy? Oh, yeah.
The dude that threatened to shoot up the mall where I have a lot of friends that work.
Yeah.
I have a friend that works in every single fucking store in that mall. I have friends that are security guards in there.
Yeah.
Some really close friends.
Yeah, a couple of days ago, the police got a call of someone like warning them to stay away from Walmart and or in Gadsden Walmart in the mall.
Yeah, and then
they were going to shoot it up.
And this little turd fucker wanted to be a prick and say he was going to shoot up a Walmart. You don't come into my fucking town. You don't come into my house and fuck my wife and shit on my couch.
He was going to try to.
And shoot my people.
Yeah.
I'm running for mayor.
It's not going to work.
But his Facebook post did say 3 days till I'm off probation and I get my AR-15 back. don't go to Walmart. That was 3 days ago.
Yeah. He said some shit like that.
And I have friends that work at Walmart.
There's been a couple of times that since the El Paso shooting, which when we did that episode, we did it before the other shooting happened in Dayton, so we didn't even get to cover it. It literally happened as we were recording, so there was no way for me to put it in. It's the same fucking day. But after that El Paso shooting at that Walmart, there's been a couple of people that were trying to copycat it. There was a guy that was stopped by an off-duty firefighter with a firearm at a Walmart. He wasn't able to get any shots off. There was another kid that walked into a Walmart with an AR-15 just because he wanted to test his right to bear arms.
Yeah, I bet he got to test his right to get his arms broken.
Yeah. That's what he said. He was a smart-ass kid. It's like all those kids that walk around with, semi-automatic MP5s just to get a cop to stop them so they can flex their rights. Because, an MP5 is very easily fully automatic. It's very easily semi-automatic.
Look.
And the fully automatics are not allowed to be had by civilians, so the cops usually stop and check you to make sure.
Look, I've never hit a kid. But I'm going to knock a motherfucker out.
Yeah, I mean, if they're threatening your life, yeah. It was some dumbass 16-year-old kid.
I don't fucking care about my life.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about mine. I'll lay mine down for anybody.
It's like, I think it happened yesterday in Oslo, in Norway. That potential active shooting I was telling you about. The guy walked in, and before he could get 10 shots off, the whole entire congregation tackled him, beat the fuck out of him. He was able to injure one person, that was it. But they stopped him. And it was a church that was the same church, but a different chapter of the shooting in New Zealand. Mm-hmm. They were claiming that he was inspired by the New Zealand shooter or whatever.
Well, as everybody knows, I am fueled by Satan himself.
Yep. Satan's hard red cock.
And I will kill a motherfucker that tries to hurt the people that live in my town.
Yeah, I understand that.
Because if you're going to take a gun to a shopping mall or to a Walmart in Alabama.
Mm-hmm. It's just like Texas, man. It kind of like when El Paso happened, it kind of made me, question the whole good guy with a gun thing. You know what I mean? Because that's Texas.
Yeah, down here we conceal them.
I mean, Texas, everyone in Texas carries, I swear to God. And something like that happening, I hate hearing the argument, a good guy with a gun is like that, stop a bad guy with a gun. Because what do you think is going to happen if this guy runs in there, he starts shooting, and 3 people pull a gun to shoot back at him? Cops are going to come in and shoot innocent people. So I hate hearing that argument. I mean, yes, it could probably happen. It's what stopped that, one of the Walmart copycats, he was stopped by a firefighter that was concealed carry, that was off duty. But it can go really bad, really fast. But even our mall's technically not supposed to be concealed carry.
No, not at all.
You're not supposed to carry it all in there, but I always did.
Yeah.
I always concealed carried in there.
I'm not a big fan of guns anyways, but
I do.
And another motherfucking thing.
What's up?
With Donald Trump and his bitch ass.
Oh, shit.
You motherfuckers. Oh, God, I don't want to be fucking mean right now because they're mean to me about my religion, but I'm not going to stoop to their fucking level.
Yeah.
But Trump is giving press junkets and he's throwing the word goddamn around a lot.
Yeah.
That's your president. You voted for that man.
No, that's the man they wanted.
Yeah, and that
they wanted a working man. He's just like us.
He did work for shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't. He's not afraid to say how it is. Fuck off.
Neither am I. So vote for me in 2020.
You can't run.
Joseph Basil.
You're not old enough.
Yes, I am. I'm 30.
Don't you have to be like 42?
No, you're 30. Fucking JFK was like 32 years old. He was
No,
the
he
youngest
wasn't.
president.
He was in his 40s.
Motherfucker, what?
To run for beauty, 30 is not president.
I'm thinking of how old. No, I'm thinking of Randy Orton.
35.
Well, you know what? In 5 fucking years,
You gonna run for president?
I'm going to start my run for president. You know what my slogan's going to be?
What?
Joseph Baswell for president. Because fuck you, that's why. Joseph, why are you running for president? Because fuck you, that's why.
JFK was 43 when he was elected.
I was thinking of Randy Orton.
Why were you thinking of Randy
Because
Orton?
he was the youngest heavyweight champion.
Okay.
At like 20, he was 20-something years old.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about these two Canadian fuckheads.
Oh, and if anybody didn't catch it last week, surprise, I'm a Satanist.
Surprise, I'm a Satanist.
That's my catchphrase.
We'll put that on a t-shirt. That's a good idea. But we talked about this last week in the shit show. These two Canadian fuckers that went on the little killing spree manhunt in Canada ended up in Manitoba, and this week their bodies were found. They couldn't confirm or deny anything until the autopsies were done. So the autopsies were completed this week, and they proved it was indeed 19-year-old Cam McLeod and 18-year-old Brian Schmegelski.
Schmegelski. Schmegaggle my nuts.
They were wanted for murder, so they were found with self-inflicted gunshot wounds. I think that they actually killed each other instead of killing themselves. Because it doesn't say self-inflicted, it says the two died in what appears to be suicide by gunfire. And it wasn't suicide by cop because they were found dead. They had been dead for a couple of days when they were found. So I think they didn't have the nuts to kill themselves.
But they had the nuts to kill other people.
Yeah, so I think they ended up killing each other.
So here's how it happened.
Maybe.
Here's how it happened. Scene. Woods.
Thick.
Dense, foggy, musty woods. Cam and...
Makes me think of Ron Jeremy.
Thick and musty. Cam and Briar walking hand in hand.
Sounds adorable.
Cam turns to Briar and says, Briar, I wish I could quit you.
Is this a Brokeback Mountain deleted scene?
Yeah.
Where they end up killing each other?
But with Canadian murderers. And less without the cancer. The bug. AIDS. But AIDS. Cam, Briar, I wish I could quit you. But we can't keep going on like this. We're going to have to kill ourselves. All right, well, you do me first like you used to. Shoot it on my face one last time. Blow, blow. Dead. End scene. Thank you for my Oscar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Okay.
If the Academy's listening, make this one of your nominees for best screenplay.
Yes.
For short film.
Let's keep on the track with murder.
Let's keep on trucking.
So this man in Orange County went on a rampage. He lost his fucking shit. Don't know. He literally had no reason for anything he did. It was just anger and evil, basically, is what everyone says. So he had broke into an apartment. No, it started with him, 33-year-old man, robbed a bakery in Garden Grove and took the cash from him at knife point. And then he apparently broke into an apartment of one of his neighbors in the complex he lived in. And it was like they responded as a routine burglary report, but then an hour later it became a homicide. One person at the apartment was pronounced dead at the scene with stab wounds. A second person was transported with multiple stab wounds to the hospital, succumbed to his injuries. They have no clue if he knew the people or not. And then after that, 2 more robberies occurred at local businesses in the area. A woman was stabbed at an insurance business. Apparently she fought back against him and is expected to survive. And then they responded to reports at a Chevron gas station where they said a man was pumping gas when he approached him, and they started cutting him the fuck up and took the money and ran. And he made his way over to Santa Ana, where he stabbed a dude in a Subway parking lot. And then finally, undercover officers located his vehicle, which is a silver Mercedes registered in his name at the parking lot of a 7-Eleven. And he was arrested when he left the store, and he was carrying a knife and a handgun. Apparently, he had stabbed a security guard that was inside the store and took his gun. The guard was rushed to the hospital, but later died. And apparently, this was just a random act of violence.
He just lost his shit.
Something in this dude's brain fucking clicked, and he just started stabbing people. It probably started as a robbery, and he was like, "Ooh, this is that good shit." And then started breaking into apartments, and when he got confronted, he started stabbing people, and then he liked it more.
So he went through the phase quick as fuck.
Yeah, he literally just stabbed 6 people, I think, in the course of like a day. Just a couple hours. Just drove around, stopping at random places, stabbing people. This dude's weird. I don't know anything about like rampage murderers. I don't know anything about them.
I don't study them either. Yeah, fuck you. I knocked my mic.
God damn it, Joseph.
Did Spike?
Yeah, I've never really looked into like the psychology behind rampage murderers, what it is. It's just, dude just had fucking pure hate in his heart.
Well, I think rampage murders is like somebody that's like, you know, I'm gonna fucking die anyways, might as well take as many people out as I can.
Yeah, I think him robbing places was just like a reason to go there. Honestly, that's what it feels like to me. That was weird. I've never seen anything. I mean, I have seen stuff like that. You know, he just traveled across Orange County and just started stabbing people everywhere he went. Dude's fucking crazy.
I wonder what his playlist was.
What he was listening to in his Mercedes.
Yeah.
And he had a Mercedes, too. So
he wasn't that hard up on money.
He could have been one of them showers, you know what I mean? He just decided, you know, he lived in an apartment, the fucking 12,000 block. Anytime you hear something like that, it usually sounds like projects.
Yeah, it is.
So he probably just had a nice car and that was it. Probably broke as fuck. Trying to get his fucking car payment.
Just like those dudes you see that will take their girlfriend's tax refunds and go get a fucking, what is it?
Maybach?
Or a Ghost? It's like those dudes that take their girlfriend's income tax refunds and goes and picks up a Ghost.
Maybachs, yeah.
Yeah, or
it looks like a Chrysler 300C, but it's bigger.
Yeah, what's the shit that not Oscar, but P Diddy drives around all the time?
Rolls Royce?
No, yeah, the one with the umbrella and the fucking door.
I don't fucking know. A fancy ass car.
Yeah, like I've seen videos of that.
You act like I know anything about P Diddy.
You don't.
I don't follow shit about P Diddy.
Yeah, me neither.
All I know is he owns vodka brands and shit. He makes a lot of money.
So does Ryan Reynolds, whatever. No, it's Jim.
So does Ludacris.
Word? Ludacris vodka? Word. I love it already. But it's it's like those dudes that take their girlfriend's tax refunds and they go and put the down payment on this car, and then the dealer's like, yeah, all right, well, it's going to be $1,500 a month on payments. And they're like, oh, we got to get $1,500.
Yep. So you start traveling around Torrey County stabbing people.
That's the trick.
I guess that's the trick.
Fuck, I've been doing it all wrong. I've been running around tickling people.
I don't think that's how it works, Joseph.
I got a lot of harassment suits.
Yeah.
Avocados.
We're going to talk about Mexican gangs.
Mexican gold.
This is about the Jalisco New Generation Cartel. So, 19 bodies have been found displayed in Mexico. It says Mexican City. In a Mexican city. I thought it was Mexico City. My bad. In a Mexican city in what appears to be a scare tactic by the local cartel. Officials found 9 bodies hanging from a bridge in Uruapan in the western Michoacan state. I can't pronounce anything. Around 5:30 a.m. it looks like that a lot of cartel violence historically has been related to drugs, but right now, apparently, criminal gangs are fighting for the control of the avocado trade.
Right?
They're fighting for the control of the avocado trade.
Because it's gold down there. Because it's like $1 billion industry.
Yeah, apparently there was corpses of 6 men and a woman were also found underneath a bypass close to where the bodies were hung. Then 3 more bodies were found further down the street in a residential neighborhood. Many of those bodies had been dismembered, but all had been shot to death.
Oof. Thanks, hipsters.
Apparently the local media put out pictures. I'm not going to look for them. But all the bodies were displayed next to a banner showing the initials CJNG, which is the Jalisco New Generation Cartel. When did gangs get like so fancy with their names?
I don't know.
It's like they're all really nice names, like the Jalisco New Generation Cartel. That sounds a lot fancier than like Crips or Bloods. It's really fancy. But apparently the banner contained a threat to the rival gangs. They want to make it clear that whoever helps La Chatra, Renal, Raton, Mono Verde, Maniaco, or Filos will end up like this. That's a lot of fucking gangs they're fighting with.
Yeah.
It says, kind people, go on with your routine, be patriotic, and kill a Viagra. A Viagra. Yes, kill a hard penis. But apparently the killings are all about just turf war over avocados. Apparently there's a huge global demand for avocados right now. So, and Mexico produces half of the world's avocados, and this city is the country's top producer. Yeah, it says the avocado industry is $1.5 billion in this state alone.
Yeah, thanks, hipsters.
Apparently this gang is taking a big part in it, and that they're just going to keep fighting over avocados. Now we have cartels in the avocado game. It's not just, apparently they're not just bringing over drugs and rapists. They're bringing over fruits now.
Is it a fruit?
I think. I don't know. That's what Trump would say. Trump was going to get mad because they're probably smuggling avocados now.
And another motherfucking thing about Trump. The baby thing.
Oh, yeah, the baby thing.
The baby thing. Okay. El Paso.
Yeah, we talked about last week.
Yeah. This child's parents were killed.
Protecting the baby.
Baby survived. Thank the Dark Lord.
Thank you, Dark Lord Satan.
But the baby was discharged from the hospital, and Trump ordered them to bring the baby back so he could hold the baby in his tiny little weird hands and take pictures.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's a really shitty thing to do, man. Like, there ain't no other babies for you to get. Like, I'm sure in that crowd of the little press conference you were doing, there was a baby. You know, all these people like you. There's another white baby you can get a hold of. You don't know anything about that baby's parents. The only thing you know is they died. That's it.
They're trying to cash fake staffing checks from like owning staffing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're printing off these fake ass looking checks, but they're going into these gas stations and using their real IDs to try to cash them.
Oh, fucking jet peps and shit?
Yeah, let me, for all our Alabama listeners, especially in Gadsden, John Randall Jackson, you're a dumbass. This bitch named Grace, they showed his, okay, they showed his full name, right?
Yeah.
But they scratched hers out, but not the signature on her ID. I can't see it, but her name is Gracie or Grace. Ya dumbass.
They use their real IDs to cash these checks.
Yeah, these fake ass checks. Yeah, she's got some dumbass tattoos on her. She's holding a 2-liter of fucking Dr. Pepper. Go up there and be like, yeah, this is gonna work. What a fucking dumbass.
Were they getting cashed?
I guess is that Shell and Glencoe.
Oh, really?
The one that calls people out for stealing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking dumbasses.
He probably cashed them just so he could, rat them out to the police.
Yeah, which, if anybody in Glencoe knows about this gas station, if you steal like the littlest thing from them,
Like bubblegum.
you're on blast. You're on Facebook. They're posting your shit.
Yeah, they post pictures and all kinds of shit. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I love them down there. They're funny.
But that's Avocados.
Freesh. Murderous.
Avocados.
The Mexican blood diamond
Yeah,
is what they're calling it.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like this shit's. It's all about just
And speaking of things I can't pronounce,
what?
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh yeah. There's a couple things to talk about in entertainment. The Brooke House will piss you off.
Well, she's our Brock.
Just like fucking
House.
Alinity, she did the same shit. She got in trouble, and I feel like what she did it on purpose. All publicity is bad publicity. All bad publicity is good publicity. It's all publicity. Everyone knows who you are, right? This bitch, Brooke House, okay? She films a lot of videos with her dog. She has a Doberman. And she accidentally uploaded a video. The unedited version of her video where the dog was playing with her and she was sitting on the ground and the dog licked her face basically, got in her face while she was trying to record and talking or whatever, just being playful. And she took this dog by its face and just fucking threw it to the ground and spit on it. Threw it to the ground, held down and spit on it.
Has this dog been taken away?
She's under investigation right now. Yeah, she's under investigation by the LAPD.
Awesome.
Yeah. I don't know if her YouTube channel's been taken down or I don't think her Twitter has or anything, but whenever that shit came out, and someone that does YouTube or content creation for a living, they usually don't accidentally upload a video like that.
Right.
Especially when you know it's something damaging to your career.
Yeah.
And she posted out this long fucking MLA formatted apology. And she was just saying she's got to get him in training and he needs one-on-one training and it's expensive and she's trying to, a bunch of bullshit.
Sounds like that's what she needs.
She needs to not own a dog.
What was she famous for again? Just
She's
streaming?
a YouTuber.
Oh.
She's just a YouTuber. I don't know what she does, what kind of YouTuber she is. I haven't really looked into that. I just saw it pop up on my Twitter feed.
Well, what a fucking bitch.
Yeah. And there's another video, I don't know who it was, but somebody apparently took a video of them putting their fucking dog in the dryer, turning it on.
What is wrong
Started
with
circulating. Internet fame.
Bitches are out here licking ice cream and putting animals in dryers. That's just go back to eating Tide Pods so you could just thin yourselves out.
Yeah. I feel like we're in the age of one viral thing can change your life. Even if it's bad, people know who you are.
No, she's not going to get any money for hurting animals.
No, but she did gain a lot of followers.
She's going to get a lot of shit from PETA.
Yeah. She gained a lot of followers, like 30,000 followers over it. People saw her apology and white knighted the shit out of her and was like, oh, you're attractive, I'll follow you. So.
Is she?
I mean, I haven't really looked into her YouTube videos after it happened. If her views went down or her likes, dislikes. Which likes and dislikes on YouTube videos doesn't matter. All it does is, even if you have a shitload of dislikes on your video, people aren't going to look at that. It still recommends you though, because you have interaction on your video. So, it doesn't matter.
She is not attractive at all.
Teach their own, I guess. Some people think she is.
She looks like a man.
12-year-old virgins on the internet don't give a shit.
Yeah, well, they can shut the fuck up and fight me.
I mean, that's all they care about is if their person they're following on the internet's attractive or not. That's all they care about.
Let's just take away...
Apparently, during the LAPD investigation, she gets to keep the dog. Apparently, she has a history of anger towards the dog. But,
fucking bitch.
People get in trouble for that shit in social media all the time and never goes anywhere. Ninja said the N-word, it didn't matter. PewDiePie said it multiple times. Doesn't matter.
No one cares about them.
Keemstar. I fucking hate Keemstar with a passion.
Keemstar.
But Keemstar, before his drum alerts now, he used to be a fucking edgelord and say a bunch of dumb shit, so.
Yeah, Peter responded to Brooke Hoots.
House.
Ever.
Peter responds to a lot of stuff online. Their social media is very, very engaging.
Yeah, they're wanting to go after Robert Irwin and Jimmy Fallon for animal cruelty.
Why?
Because he has animals on his show and Robert Irwin brings them.
For animal cruelty? Really?
Yeah, because they're putting them out in the open with all these people that could cause them to freak out. Because they brought a fucking bison.
Isn't Robert Irwin a professional?
Yes. Yes.
So, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not fucking stupid.
No, he's not.
I bet you if he thought the animals were at risk, he would not.
He's a professional, just like his father.
Like, he wouldn't do it if they were at risk.
I wanted to be Steve Irwin when I was a kid.
Well, you're not. You're sitting in a room with another guy talking to a microphone.
About Steve Irwin.
Yeah. So,
I'm kinda...
No.
Kinda...
No.
Crikey.
No.
Alrighty.
You're so fucking dumb.
Alligator. Croc.
The other thing we had, really, it's just a little thing. Shia LaBeouf is back to acting. He's got a new movie coming out. November 8th is its release date.
Called The Honey Boy?
It's called Honey Boy. It's written by him, but the filmmaker is Alma Harrell, whoever that is. But it's is it a woman? She directed, what else did she direct? A bunch of stuff that went to like Sundance, probably.
Alma?
Yeah, she made Bombay Beach, Love True. She's a documentary director.
What was her last name again?
The Harrell, HAR'EL.
Got it.
She's from Israel. Yeah, it looks like she does a lot of independent Sundance type things. And she directs a lot of music videos. That's pretty cool. But yeah, they're doing a movie about basically Shia LaBeouf's life. It's a screenplay based on his own experiences, dealing with life as a young actor, shitty childhood, early adult years where he's struggling with dealing with his father, his mental illness, all kinds of stuff like that. Because everybody knows when he flew off the fucking handle not too long ago.
Just do it.
Like, whenever he fucking was growing that rat tail out.
So, I've noticed a pattern.
What's up?
This movie's coming out November 8th.
Yeah.
She's got a movie titled 11/8. 11/8/16. It's about American citizens in more than 25 states are followed as they sat out on the morning of the presidential election.
I don't know.
When her other movies come out.
Maybe it's a popular date for her. I don't fucking
She had
know.
another one come out called Fiorgo. Had Shia LaBeouf in it. It was a 10-minute short movie.
Yeah, apparently she's directed like music videos and stuff. It's probably how they got linked up because he was a rapper for a little while. Bro, there's a free Meek Amazon original. The fuck? Free Meek Mill.
He in jail again?
No, he's out. But it's apparently they're doing a documentary to explore allegations of corruption as he becomes the face of a justice reform movement. Kind of weird.
And what are we moving on to next?
I think that's it. We don't really have too much more. Unless you want to talk about Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein was a dirty, filthy piece of shit that liked to prostitute children out to presidential candidates and, air quotations, big ones, killed himself on August 10th.
He didn't commit suicide.
He was prison land murdered.
Yeah. It's just like, if anybody goes into Reddit/conspiracy, there's a bunch of stuff about it right now. You know, he met with his attorneys 12 hours a day to preparing his defense. He had a little black book with a bunch of names in it of very influential people.
Bill Clinton, Donald Trump.
And a lot of people went to his private orgy island where he probably kept all the kids. I don't know.
Probably.
You know, whenever he did die, he was supposed to be under 24-hour watch because apparently a while back there was a attempted suicide. I think they tried to kill him. It didn't work. And the cameras malfunctioned for his cell when he died. There's no video footage of it. The guards that were supposed to be there were told to leave 3 hours early that were working the night shift to watch him because he was on watch 24/7. Someone was always at his cell watching him because he was just at risk. But they were told to leave 3 hours early. So.
I bet those guards were happy though. Like, whoa, we get to go home early.
Hell yeah, they didn't give a shit.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
I don't even know. Maybe they knew who they were watching. Maybe they didn't. You know, you really never know with sometimes.
My favorite conspiracy that I've heard so far is plastic surgery and name change.
That he's still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a bunch of those. Apparently, FBI agents swarmed his island looking for stuff. The owner of Salty Dog Sales, Kelly Quinn, he's like, we were just trying to look at pretty fish, and here we are in the middle of an FBI raid. They still say it's an alleged sex trafficking ring. Bitch, he did it. He was fucking kids. He was selling kids for people to fuck. Apparently, like, child trafficking is really big in the elite of the elite.
Yeah. Just like human trafficking is still a thing.
It's really bad like a lot of places, especially in Africa.
Especially up in Michigan.
Slavery is really bad.
Yep.
Slaves are still being sold in Africa.
That's making a comeback. That's great.
Yeah.
That
was sarcasm, by the way.
That was
sarcasm, by the way. You can't see his face, but he was definitely being sarcastic.
I was being very facetious.
But it's crazy. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It's El Polo Loco.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to come out with this Epstein news. Him dying, I guess, whatever things he had to go against, the people. It's just nothing's going to happen out of it.
We'll keep you updated, people.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. I might dive deep into Reddit conspiracy and start writing some stuff down. Maybe do an episode of fucking Epstein and his life, and
that's going to be a big eye-rolling episode.
Yeah, all his fucking money.
I would smoke a lot of weed for that one.
I know, right?
Just to keep the brain capacity to fucking care.
Yeah, that'd be hard to do, but maybe just the conspiracies about him. There's a lot of stuff on Reddit conspiracy I've been like, ooh, that'd be cool to talk about, but ooh, I don't know. Because it's hard to believe some of it, There's a bunch of stuff about the El Paso shooting. A bunch of conspiracy around it. The pictures that were being put out, one of them is a picture of him from 4 or 5 years ago. Looks like a completely different person than the mugshot. And it's like a white kid with glasses, super nerdy, just looks like an incel. His photograph is being spread all over the place through media. But if you look at his mugshot, it's a brown dude.
Yeah.
Completely different jawline, different ears. It's crazy. It's crazy, dog. Conspiracy's weird. It's weird.
It's El Polo Loco.
Because, there's, if you, I saw a post on Reddit conspiracy and they were like, so when did a real shooting happen? Is basically what they said.
Yeah.
It's like, when was the last time an actual shooting happened that wasn't a false flag? And everyone on the Reddit conspiracy was just like, I don't know.
Virginia?
They all have, I guess, Akins to false flags, but I don't know. I'll try not to dive too deep into it because I kind of feel like conspiracies like that hurt the victims more than anything. You know, people died for nothing. To promote a political agenda that's not going to change. Because if they try to take the guns out of the hands of Americans, America's going to fucking die.
Well,
It'd be civil war.
they'll get more guns.
It'll just be civil war. And what blows my mind is I see all these people talk about, like, you know, big Second Amendment fighters saying they're going to have to take my guns out of my dead hands.
Right.
Like, they'll gladly do that.
Yeah.
Like, you really think that a homegrown militia in the United States could fight our military? No one in the world could fight our military. Not even Russia could handle our military with how much money we spend and how much advancement we have and how many soldiers we have.
Yeah, well, we got something that Russia doesn't.
Fat cocks.
Memes.
True. But I hate hearing that shit. Like, an uprising is not going to do anything. We live in a small ass town, right?
Right.
Southside has a fucking Humvee, has a tank.
Drones.
Like, we have heavy artillery in little towns.
Have you seen the artillery right up the road or the Rainbow City Police Department?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Humvees and shit.
Yeah, like, you act like uprising is going to do anything. You can. Our government's not going to get overthrown by the people. We're too much of a military complex for that to happen. Military bases all over the United States with people ready to fucking go. The only time it would happen is if our soldiers decided not to be soldiers. If somehow we outnumbered them, but that's not going to happen. But we don't live in a dictatorship, so we don't need to. Next year, we'll have a new president.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we will.
He's not going to get reelected, so.
No.
His approval rating's way too low. He's going to have to make some thick-ass promises to people.
Again.
Yeah, same shit. Every politician fucking does it. You know, you can't believe what politicians say.
Did he announce his
Rerunning? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah, he's
right.
100% going to run again for 2020. Oh, did you know that every time you buy a Bang energy drink, it supports Donald Trump?
Fuck.
Yep.
How?
So Bang Energy is the same people that make Redline. It's created by Vital Pharmaceuticals.
Uh-huh.
So Bang and Redline are, first off, they're developed by a pharmaceutical company, which bothers me.
Yeah.
But apparently, they've already pledged, like, Vital Pharmaceuticals already pledged like $250,000 to lobbyists for Trump.
Okay, so we're just going to stick with Monster.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just don't buy Bang.
No.
I don't care if you say it. They say it has creatine in it. But I was talking to Kyle yesterday, and he was like, creatine doesn't have a fucking taste. So even if it does have creatine in it, they're probably lying to you and using it as like a, what do you call it? Where you think something has something in it, you know what I mean?
Placebo.
A placebo effect, yeah. So, if you want to support Donald Trump, buy some Bang Energy. If you don't buy it. Just don't buy it. It's disgusting anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know how people drink it. Shit's gross.
Disgusting and it's too expensive.
I mean, it has a shitload of caffeine in it, yeah, but just drink coffee, man.
Yeah. Eat an apple.
Okay.
An apple will wake you up faster than the cup of coffee will.
Well, I'd rather butt chug coffee, so suck my ass. I think that's it for the shit show. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Try to shoot up my city and see what happens, bitch.
He's gonna touch your butthole. You're gonna be running around with an AR-15. He's gonna pull your pants down and stick a finger in your ass.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you that would stop somebody.
Oh, yeah.
100% would probably stop somebody.
And you'll like it.
So yeah, we're done here. We're done talking. We said enough dumb shit. Talked about enough dumb shit.
I got angry, so...
Yeah.
Well, let's,
Send her off.
That's another one in the book. That's how the cookie crumbles.
Summer episode 14.
14.
We've recorded like 17 episodes, but I've had so many audio issues I haven't uploaded like 4 of them.
And there's also the lost episode that we're not going to talk about.
What?
We're not going to talk about it.
Which one?
Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah, there's episodes that will probably, I mean, they'll eventually get uploaded somewhere, but.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, this is the 14th episode we've done.
Not to sound like J. Jonah Jameson, but that Spider-Man episode was a menace. And he's a vagrant. Bring me pictures of Spider-Man.
We're going to get out of here.
We're at Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter, man.
We're tweeting.
And Instagram.
We're twatting.
No. Twitter.com/the torn page.
I'm at Joseph Baswell.
At LasersGG is my personal Twitter.
Slide into our DMs and tell us what you want us to talk about.
Yeah, let us know. If there's anything specific, let us know.
If you want to chit chat.
Same thing, Instagram at the torn page pod. Let us know. DMs are open everywhere.
I want to do a Q&A episode one day, so send your questions.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Ask us questions. Ask how big Joseph's dick is. He'll send you a picture.
What's the weather like?
Hot as fuck.
Okay, so normal.
Yeah.
4 inches.
Support us on Patreon. Patreon.com/the torn page. We have that thing. We need help affording new equipment.
Shout out to Adam Martin.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He listens to the show and I didn't have to fucking tell him about it.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
How'd he hear about it?
Fuck if I know.
That's cool. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how any of our people hear about our shit because, like, our Twitter and our Instagram, like, not a lot of people follow it. So it's like, how are people hearing about it? How's it getting spread? You know, overseas. I guess they're just searching for the things we talk about.
Oh.
It's getting recommended to them somehow.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And
I appreciate everyone.
Nobody is threatening anybody with violence or to see their families again.
What?
Nothing. You gonna keep listening?
I appreciate you.
Keep listening to the podcast.
Yeah, listen to it, share it, tell everybody everything about everything. You know what I mean?
Zippity doodah.
That's it for us. We are gonna get out of here and go eat food.
Don't be a dick. Be nice. Pet a dog.
Pet a dog.
Help the vets. Help the homeless. Donate to charity. Spay and neuter your pets.
And vaccinate your kids.
Don't get them mixed up. Like
Thank
I
you.
did.